Hey folks, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your MLB previews and predictions for a Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday. Almost forgot the date right there. May 12th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast brought to you by BullpenPicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join, and you want to follow the top baseball pickers in the world right here at BullpenPicks.com. The top three pickers right now are GSL 21, Mark Nations at 662 points, Must Ed Drake with 620, and yours truly, Ronnie Ray. That's me, Ron Raymond, right here at BullpenPicks.com. Folks, you can get my picks each and every day for free just by following me here at BullpenPicks.com. All right, let's go to the card here today. We got early games this afternoon in the bigs, and we're going to kick it off with the Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Now, the Mets winning 3-2 in their last game against the Baltimore Orioles. A minus 180 chalk here today. Over-under set at 7.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, going to go with Taijuan Walker and the New York Mets, 3.7 to 3.2. The over-under at 6.98. Matt Harvey going for the Orioles. The last 6 games for the Mets have been a winner, and for the last 3 for Baltimore have gone under the total. They are 16-20 on the season. New York 17-13. Cincinnati taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now the Reds, a 7-2 loss last night to the Bucks, and they're a 155 favorite today. Sonny Gray going for the Cincinnati Reds. He'll be up against Trevor Cahill of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we do like the Reds in this one. 6.6 to 3.7. The over-under at 10.39. The Cincinnati Reds, one game below 500 at 16-17, but they played a lot of overs. 21-10-2 to the over, where the Pittsburgh Pirates 14-19-2 favoring the under, and they are 15-20 on the season. The KOGO stands for chance of game going over today, is at 23%. Chicago Cubs taking on the Tribe here in Cleveland. Now, the Indians are 130 favorite here today against Chicago. The over-under set at 8.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with Zach Davies and the Chicago Cubs. 5.1 to 4.5. The over-under at 9.7. Sam Hentges going here today for Cleveland. They're on a 2-game win streak and 19-14 on the year, where the Chicago Cubs over-under record 15-19-1 favoring the under. Got a doubleheader today in Colorado. First pitch today, 3:10 Eastern. You got John Gray up against Yu Darvish in game number 1. And then at 6:10 about, Blake Snell going for the Padres. He'll be up against Austin Gomber. And in game 1, we do like the Padres 6.4 to 3.8. The over-under at 10.3. And keep an eye out for the line for the second doubleheader today at Coors Field. Washington taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, Philadelphia, a 130 road favorite. Over-under set at 8. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the John Lester and the Washington Nationals. 5.3, 4.6, the over-under at 10.03. And looking at last night's game, it was a 6-2 win for the Phillies. And for their record on the season, they're 19-17, where the Nationals a losing record, 5 games below 500, 13-18. A lot of unders, 21-1 favoring the under, and the KOGO set at 71% today. Again, KOGO stands for chance of game going over the total. Eduardo Rodriguez going for the Boston Red Sox today, up against James Kepperlin for the Oakland Athletics, and we do like the A's in this one. In fact, they're coming off a 3-2 win last night over the Boston Red Sox. We got them 8.9 to 4.3. The over/under set at 13.26. So see a lot of runs today scored at Fenway Park in Boston. And for the Boston Red Sox, they're looking over their shoulder. 22-15 on the season. They see those Yankees coming. They won again last night. We'll talk about them in just a second. And Oakland also 22-15. So it should be a good one tonight at Fenway Park. First pitch, 7:10. Speaking of the Bronx Bombers, they're a nice winner last night. We had the under in that game. It was our 5-star best bet here at ATS Stats, and they are a 200 favorite today, and that's because they're sending their ace, Garrett Cole, to the bump. He'll be going up against Colin McHugh here of Tampa Bay. We like the Yankees again here, 5-1, the over-under at 6.13. New York on a 3-game winning streak, and the last 2 games for the Rays have gone under, while the last 3 for New York have also gotten under the total. Kansas City, man, they're sliding, and they're sliding fast. A 9-game losing streak. The last 3 games have gone over the total, and the last 6 for Detroit now have gone over. They are sending Casey Mize to the hill tonight against Danny Duffy to stop the bleeding for Kansas City, and we do like Detroit again, 7.3 to 4.2. The over-under is set at 11.64. Kansas City, the bookmakers have made Kansas City a 145 favorite. The over-under is set at 8. Toronto Blue Jays hung on for the win last night against the Atlanta Braves. They're sending Hyun-Jin Ryu to the mound here today against Max Fried, and the bookmakers have made the Braves a 113 favorite. Over-under set at 7.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the Blue Jays here, 3.7 to 3.1. The over-under at 6.8. 42% chance of winning today for the Atlanta Braves. And looking at their record on the season, 17 and 18, where Toronto 2 games above 500, 18 and 16. And the percentage play going to the Atlanta Braves, the lower high at 42% chance of winning, and the Kogo at 51%. St. Louis taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brew Crew, they couldn't hang on to that lead last night. They lost 6-1 against St. Louis. 4.3 is our forecast today for Milwaukee, 2.6 for the Cardinals. The over-under at 7.01. Brandon Woodruff going for the Brewers, and he'll be up against St. Louis Cardinals' John Gant. And St. Louis on a 4-game win streak right now, 22 and 14 on the season. Should be a great game today at Miller Park. First pitch, 7:40 Eastern. LA Angels taking on the Houston Astros. Big win last night for the Stros. In fact, it was a 5-1 victory. They're sending Jose Urquidy to the hill up against Andrew Heaney of the LA Angels. And no total yet in this game. We see the line at -150. We do like Astros winning here, 5.5 to 4. The over-under at 9.5. The Halos last 3 games have gone under the total. And the Astros 19 and 17 on the year. And both teams have an identical over-under record at 19, 15, and 2, favoring the over. Minnesota, 9-3 loss last night to the Chicago White Sox. That was a 3-3 game heading in late into the innings. And today, Dallas Keuchel going for the White Sox. He'll be up against James Happ of the Minnesota Twins. First pitch today at Guaranteed Rate Field is at 8:10 Eastern. And we do like the Twins here to win this one. 6.2, 5.2. The over-under set at 11.4. And looking at Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak, where the White Sox have now won 4 games in a row. And the over-under record on the year, 15 and 17, while it's 19, 12, and 2 to the over for the Twins, who are 12 and 21 on the season. Miami Marlins losing big last night to Madison Bumgarner and the Arizona Diamondbacks, 11-3. They're sending, let me see here. Oh, they're undecided right now, but they'll be up against Zach Gallen of the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the bookmakers have made a price tag on Arizona at -108, so basically a pick 'em price. The over-under set at 8. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna lean with the D-backs here, 3.6 to 3.1. The over-under at 6.78. Marlins on a 4-game losing streak, 15 and 20 on the year, while the D-backs are 17 and 19. LA taking on the Seattle Mariners. And looking at last night's final score, it was a 6-4 win for Seattle. And I said it yesterday on the podcast, LA Dodgers are a good fade right now. It's just, man, they were just the favorite to win the World Series, and they're 2 games above 500, 19 and 17. And for the Seattle Mariners, they're sending Justin Dunn to the hill this season tonight, and he'll be up against Julio Urias of the LA Dodgers, and we'll give the nod here to the Dodger Blue, 4.7 to 2.9. The over-under is set at 7.73. And looking at, actually, Seattle won. I made a mistake right there. Seattle lost last night to the Dodgers, 6-4. I just saw that right there. And that's why they're on a 3-game losing streak, Seattle is. And the last 4 games have gone over the total, 18 and 18 on the season. And we'll see what happens tonight at Dodger Stadium. All right, there you have it. Those are your plays today and your picks and previews from the Raymond Report. Again, folks, don't forget, follow the top pickers right here at bullpenpicks.com. And you want to follow the top pickers right now, and that is Mark Nation, GSL21. And you can see Mark's picks just by clicking on the Follow My Picks link at the bottom. Then go to your following page right up here, and then you'll be able to see the people you're following, and you will see their selections. All right, have yourself a great rest of your day. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.